Loomings. Artificial intelligence continues showing extreme intelligence. Companies left and right are checking out, but they are wrong. Artificial intelligence is of us, but it can't reason like us. We made it sufficiently capable to be smarter in a different way. We don't know what that way is, but as predicted, it has already built a browser. And yes, we can't use the browser because we don't know AI well enough. Our approach right now, just to see what happens, is to unleash countless agents for many days. Then we wait to see what happens, and what happens is ordered chaos. Like ants, we get a healthy, thriving anthill, but unlike ants, we are dealing here with machines that are all super smart. Thus, we need to ask differently and for greater things. We need better architecture. Better than unleash all the agents at all the things. I think I correctly identified human programming as slop. We aren't good programmers for one very clear reason. A computer program takes a very long time to write. Thus, we are forced to use what we first created. But since we didn't have all the answers up front, we have likely made mistakes. Today, I created 4 versions of a very experimental XML-based state management system for web components. In normal language, it means I gave a web page and the applications running in it human-readable memory, where everything is labeled in English. This required 4 rewrites. As far as I can tell, I was using world's leading AI, though the first one felt somewhat perforated, if you can call it that. We failed 3 times in just about 6 hours. But if I was doing this alone, it would take perhaps 2 years, maybe more. And I'm not joking when I say it would take even longer if I had a team of developers. These skunkworks are magnificent lone wolf projects that would first suffer under a team and then tear the team apart. AI beats us because of its speed and the way it can navigate towards simplicity, and because it can learn from its mistakes, or at least avoid what didn't work the first time while planning. AI will retry, not blindly, but creatively. In my experiments, I often tell the AI that it can rewrite the program from scratch, and I see it getting stuck sometimes. Dump a bug report and state, "You're right. Let's rewrite from scratch." As far as I care to tell, AI critique is a kind of hysteria. Most programmers can't face that AI does not want to work with human slop. It does not want to work with the existing code. Humans need a lot for navigation. Sometimes they have slow days, sometimes cut corner days. This creates so many problems. The code is a good educational material, but it's not good at doing what it's supposed to be doing. And the AI does it better indeed. After a few tries, AI produced a fully functional state toolkit with examples. I tested 99% of buttons and things, and they all worked. Performance tests may reveal memory leaks, but it won't be a rewrite. I gave it good garbage collection, in as far as that can apply to JavaScript. If there's trouble inside, it would be an upgrade, and creation of some extra tooling to double-check that everything is free upon termination. I myself can see how overwhelming AI is. But that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. It's a tool. We may actually discover that these big $20 a month AIs are not really that much better than what we can run on a gaming computer at home. I'm getting 70 tokens per second at the hardest parts when AI is supposed to be slowing down. To me, this is ludicrous speed. 7 tokens is barely readable, 70 is crazy. And there may not be much of a slowdown when I use multiple agents. When I ask AI to role-play a developer in one place and a product manager in another, it will still run super fast and probably super intelligent as well. Artificial intelligence, what we had, was made to work to become something much smarter. But being artificial, it does not work like human intelligence. Role-playing humans or teams of humans is possible, but it is an extra step that is likely to mess the rest of the AI up. The AI is just not a human intelligence. It is a different kind of intelligence that needs to be treated in special ways. Lastly, I attached the program AI and I created today. I named it FLARP. And here you can see the traces of the problems we solved. Signal-based readiness, real innovation for the age of dynamic web pages, clever repairs. Store discovery that includes siblings where programmers don't have to nest their code like dolls. Event sourcing-based actions, basically a nothing burger that shows in full that this was never a problem to be solved. And yet, there is a whole world of developers out there smooshing data with functions that change it. I call it the yuck burger. XML node reactivity and persistence is a gateway to collaborative application use. To handle multiple users, by the way, we give, for example, an email address of some account a version. And you need to consciously give it a higher version to change that address, so you need to look up the latest version. If 50 other people, some on unreliable internet connections that keep cutting off, just so happen to change that email address at the same time, as long as everyone gets the log of all the changes, all these unreliable connections end up showing the same data very reliably. And then a note on lowercase tag names, which is the last problem AI and I solved. The web browser has its own ways, and it forced us not to capitalize memory locations. All of this represents many months of tests and work and wondering and trying different combinations of little bits of code. See, AI just does it faster. And today AI correctly decided on proper rewrites and always rewrote what was buggy upon a request. The code is not a tangled up mess. It followed standard web browser programming conventions. Yes, it did. And it created its own division of things that make sense to it. It's all good code. For all the professions in the world, learning programming makes you more powerful. And AI makes learning programming so wonderful and pleasant that becoming a programmer is now entertainment. It's good relaxation, good meditation, and good exercise for the mind. It will keep you sharp and smart for life.